Good evening and welcome to the Hawks Nest, the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College. Tonight we have men's basketball, NJCAA Region 21 contest between the Northern Essex Community College Knights and the Bristol Community College Bayhawks. I'm Keith Tebow, soon to be joined by Dave Cardoza, who will be joining us tonight for the coverage. The Bayhawks come in at 2-0, winning their first two games of the season. We had the first matchup last Thursday as they defeated Massasoit Community College by a score of 87-84. And then this past Saturday, they traveled to the Bronx, New York to take on Hostos Community College outside of the region, but Hostos nationally ranked number 11th in the country, and the Bayhawks went on the road and won. They defeated Hostos by a score of 91-68. Meantime, the Northern Essex Knights come in with a record of 2-1. Their one win in the region was against Roxbury last week. Now the Knights come in as the two-time defending Region 21 champions last year, running the table, going undefeated in the conference, a perfect 23-0. 32-2 overall, made it to the national conference and fared well, but unable to take home the national title. Northern Essex also ranked in the top 20 nationally. So Bayhawks have the opportunity to beat two top 20 teams nationally that they're able to win tonight. Should be a good game. The starting lineup for the Knights, one of their guards, number 3, Javian Kermill. Ryan Pacey, number 1. Their forwards, number 24, Christian Sanders. The other forward will be number 11, Alp Geiler. And the center will be number 32, Carl Wolfgang. For the Bayhawks, their starting lineup looks like this. At point guard, Curran Farnworth. The other guard in the backcourt will be Darian Gibson, number 1. Forwards will be Camden Moore, number 22, and Christ LeBrun, number 9. And at center, one of the two twin towers, if you will, number 6, Malcolm Manley. Last year, these two teams played twice, and Northern Essex came out on top, winning both games, winning the first game November of last year by a score of 102-68, and then the game here in Taunton back last February, the Knights came up on top by a score of 102-77. The starting lineups announced. We are set to get underway. And we are set to get underway here from the Hawks Nest at Bristol Community College Taunton Center. Should be a good one, as both teams coming in with records of 1-0 in the conference. As we said, Bristol playing 2 games, Northern Essex playing 3. At 2-1. And Dave Cardoza is with us. Dave, welcome back for another season.
Well, I feel like I'm in mid-season form.
Yeah. Good job on the lineups as always.
Well, thank you very much, and we're back. I can't believe we're here again, Keith. Basketball season is upon us.
Seems like we just finished that playoff game against Massasoit, and we're back again.
Goodness gracious. Was that back in February or March?
It's going to be Christian Sanders tipping off against Malcolm Manley. And we are underway. Bayhawks control the tip. Curran Farnworth. Camden Morin. Knights playing a zone to begin things off. They swing it around. Morin inside. Ball stripped away. Taken away from Christ LeBrun. In the corner is going to be Ryan Pacey with the 3 off the mark. Farnworth with the rebound. Camden Morin. Farnworth. Inside LeBrun. can't get it to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of Northern Essex.
Nice look there by Curran Farnworth. And you remember him last year. He was a starting point guard for Bristol last year. And he's the guy that's going to lead the pack.
Manley with the short jumper, won't go. Pacey with the rebound. Coming back the other way, Alp Geiler. Inside, Wolfgang off the glass. No good, rebound, Camden Morin.
Sloppy play early.
Farnworth, cross court. Darian Gibson, short jumper in the lane. No good, rebound. Manley with the putback.
He's just so long. And that's something Bristol has lacked in the past.
They have not had that in quite a long time, if ever. Wolfgang. Geiler, number 11. Guarded by Gibson. Bayhawks playing man-to-man defense to start things off. Wolfgang.
Oh, good job to come in to help.
In the lane, off the glass, no good, but there's a travel. Thought it was a foul, but Carl Wolfgang traveled.
Now Malcolm Manley, he's definitely got the height advantage, but the Wolfgang,
he's got the bulk.
He's definitely stacked, so that's going to be a good matchup to watch, Keith.
Gibson. Morin. Back to Gibson. Morin up top. Gibson in the lane. Farnworth thought of the three, passed it up. Gibson will take the long three. Got it!
Oh, he nailed it. Wow.
5-0, Bayhawks on top. Just underway. Ryan Pacey. Shot off the mark, no good. Wolfgang gets the rebound. Back inside to Christian Sanders. He can't get it. Wolfgang with the putback.
Could be a battle of the big men tonight, Keith. Not sure why Wolfgang flashing up high. He should be down low, using his girth.
5-2, Bayhawks up by 3. Gibson. Farnworth, they swing it around. Morin for 3. Yes!
Love the patience. That zone is giving Bristol fits, but I love the patience making the extra pass. Morin nails it from the corner, from the wing.
8-2. Geiler. Javian Kermel looks to drive. Inside, gets botched in, has the turnaround jumper, won't go. Christ LeBrun with the rebound.
Good defense there by Bristol.
Farnworth. Inside, Manley to LeBrun. Beautiful passing there.
Beautiful interior
and Northern
passing.
Essex takes the timeout.
That's the kind of teamwork you want to see, the interior passing, making that extra pass. And that's what you got to do against the zone.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Bayhawks, we've played 3 minutes. They're up 10-2.
A little rough there trying to get their footing, but I think they found it now, 10-2.
Yeah, definitely some better passing the other night against Massasoit. They're a little off kilter. Again, the first time this team has played all season. And according to Coach Fernandez, where they were down in New York, he really saw a difference in the team in the second half. They seemed to be a little more cohesive.
Well, that's a bonding trip, too. You're taking that long trip to New York, too. You know, taking those long trips together, that can build chemistry and team bonding.
Christian Sanders will inbounds the ball to Alp Geiler. Kermel. Pacey picks it up. Sanders back to Pacey. Pacey looks for the shot, will take the short jumper and hit it. Ryan Pacey with his first 2 points. It's 10-4. Farnworth calling out a play. Camden Morin. He looks for the 3, goes inside to the big man, Manley. Back out to Gibson, 10 on the shot clock. LeBrun works on Sanders, and he traveled.
They are making Bristol work for everything. You know, it's a chess game right now.
Northern Essex with the ball. Kermel will take the pull-up jumper from outside. No good. Rebound Gibson for the Bayhawks. And a foul in the backcourt is going to be against Alp Geiler. That is his first, team's first. Alex Johnson will enter the ball game for Javian Kermel.
Both teams playing some tough defense. Bristol with their man-to-man, and Northern Essex with their zone, making each other work for it.
Gibson with the ball, guarded by Alexander. Another travel.
Another travel. And here comes the other twin.
Yep, twin for twin as
I'd put those twin towers out there together.
Matthew Manley in the ball game.
Matthew and Malcolm.
Pacey gets the pick, looks to drive. He does, has it blocked by Matthew Manley, and he throws it away.
Man, Bristol though with another good defensive possession right there. That's how you're gonna win. Playing that relentless defense, and it looks like they're invested.
And whistle as the two big guys are going at it, and the referee's going to just say, hey, calm down a little bit. Sanders gets it in to Ryan Pacey, number 1. Back to Sanders, takes the 3 off the mark. Weak side rebound by Farnworth. Bayhawks come back the other way. LeBrun over to Manley, picks up the dribble. Farnworth swings, Gibson 3, no. Rebound taken by Wolfgang. Here come the Knights the other way. Johnson got it.
Oh wow! Nice little jump stop by Johnson in the paint to lay it in. Both teams struggling from the outside.
10-6. We've played 5 minutes of the first half. Farnworth, LeBrun, traveled again. Lost his step.
Just really bad mistakes, really bad turnovers by Bristol, and they're letting Northern Essex climb back in this.
Bayhawks up by 4 early on here in the first half. Ryan Pacey, number 1. Christian Sanders inside the Wolfgang, has it tipped away from Matthew Manley.
Good job by Manley, that length.
Farnworth all the way.
Nice take there by the sophomore. Sara opening and took it right to the rack.
12-6.
Like to see more of that.
More subs about to come in for Northern Essex. Wolfgang in the corner. Pacey drives baseline. Reverse layup, no good, but there's a foul on the way through. That's going to be on Matthew Manley. That's his first, team's first.
You were talking about team building, Keith, and junior college basketball, these kids come in and out so fast.
Yeah.
Like you have a new team every year.
It's not easy to get that cohesion.
Yeah.
Coming into the ball game is Yanusuke Matsuzara for Northern Essex. Also number 30, Alejandro Delgado.
But you're bringing in 2 key starters from last year in Camden Morin and Curran Farnworth. Look for those guys to be the, the keys to the engine here. Both good players last year for Bristol as well.
Pacey cannot make either free throw. Matthew Manley with the rebound. 12-6.
I want to see more penetration from Farnworth. He does a good job of it when he wants to.
Gibson looks to drive. Back out to Farnworth.
Cut to the basket.
LeBrun with 7 on the shot clock. Gibson with 4. Gibson, they need to put it up. Farnworth will put it up at the buzzer, no good. Rebound, Pacey. Northern Essex come back the other way.
That's exactly what Northern Essex wants Bristol to do.
Alex Johnson nearly has it stolen away by Gibson. Matsuda. Alex Johnson. Now Pacey. Sanders.
Bristol doing a good job switching.
Matsuda will take the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped up out of bounds off of Northern Essex.
I feel like both teams are forcing each other to these errant outside shots. And Northern Essex, that's what they want to do. They want to work Bristol deep into the shot clock, and Bristol's not getting good shots off.
Northern Essex presses a bit. Gibson gets into the timeline, and a foul is going to be on Alex Johnson, Northern Essex. That's his first, team second.
Got a good crowd on hand. I feel like there's already an early season excitement for the Bristol Bayhawks.
Definitely a big early season game.
Yeah, for sure. Bristol 2-0.
Farnworth. Gibson will take the three. No good. Rebound by Delgado for Northern Essex. Back the other way, all the way. Left-hand shot won't go. And the foul is going to be on Bristol. It's going to be on Christ LeBrun. That's his first, team second. And Alejandro Delgado will shoot 2 free throws. Can't get the front end to go. One of 2 for Delgado. 12-7, 5-point Bayhawk lead.
Looks like now Northern Essex, and they're playing man-to-man. So they're switching up defenses on Bristol, giving them different looks.
Morin looking to drive, spin move, double team. He traveled.
That's either the third or fourth travel in this first 8 minutes, Keith, and that's just a bad turnover.
Yanosuke Matsuda. Alex Johnson now with the ball. Sanders, Delgado. Matsuda drives the lane, picks up his dribble. Pacey now will do it. Sanders with the easy bucket.
I was just about to say the Bayhawks are playing some hellacious man-to-man, and they let that one slip through the cracks.
12-9.
On that play back there, Keith, someone needs to help out baseline.
Farnworth tries to pass to Manley. He comes up with it, but his pass is knocked out of bounds. Tyrone Countryman will enter the ball game. Christ LeBrun will take a breather.
Manley's about 6'7". He's a freshman. He's got the length. How is he implemented into this offense? I have yet to see that.
Darian Gibson drives, has the ball stuffed by Matsuda.
Matsuda with a great defensive play.
Pacey the other way.
Oh, he went into that extra gear.
1 point ball game, 12-11.
Who's that, number 5?
Alex Johnson.
Alex Johnson.
Ball stolen away by Northern Essex. Pacey. No. Matsuda with the rebound and the putback. And Coach Fernandez needs the timeout.
Matsuda off the bench giving Northern Essex a boost, and all of a sudden, Keith, a 10-2 lead is a now 13-12 lead for Northern Essex.
As they have outscored Bristol 5-0 in the last couple of minutes.
Bristol having a tough time on the offensive end.
And they have that lead of 13-12.
Yeah.
As we said, coming in.
They're on an 11-2 run for Northern Essex.
Yeah, as we
doing
said,
my fuzzy math.
As we said, coming in, the Bayhawks are 2-0. 2 big wins, sort of a revenge game last week against Massasoit. We remember them in the playoff game last year.
Yeah, Massasoit
was a tight battle.
Always
it was a tight battle here, 87-84. And then the big win last weekend in the Bronx against 11th ranked Hostos Community College. And that's why they are at 2-0.
That's a good win on the road. Out of conference victory. And Massasoit, that's always been a huge rivalry game. Our Route 24 rivals over there in Brockton.
Absolutely.
You know. So to get a win over them early in the season, that's huge. And like you said, they beat us in the tournament early, our last game, right?
Yep, from a year ago.
Yeah. How time flies.
Last February.
Yep.
All right, Bayhawks get the ball back after the timeout. 10:51 left to go in the first half.
And now Northern Essex picking up full court press.
They will let Countryman bring the ball up. He does. Ball stripped away.
Yeah.
Here come the Knights, back the other way.
Probably not who you want bringing the ball up.
Johnson swatted away by Manley, but Delgado is there with the putback.
Northern Essex just has guys, they have guys attacking the basket with their speed.
15,
Johnson and Pacey.
15-12. Morin, corner, Farnworth for three. Tie game.
Yes. Curran Farnworth with the trifecta.
Matsuda. Pacey halfway through the half. Pacey, yeah, it's too easy.
That is way too easy. And where's your guy in the middle? Where's your rim protector?
Countryman will take a three.
No.
Off the mark, no good. Morin was there, but couldn't come down with it. Sanders does for Northern Essex. Sanders will take a three. No good. Farnworth with the weak side rebound.
This game is getting fast and furious now.
Morin off the glass. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Back the other way. Alex Johnson.
They are attacking the basket. They are beating their man with their speed. The guards, Johnson and Pacey, you can't speak enough about them right now.
4-point lead for Northern Essex. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
And like I said, another bad turnover by the Bayhawks. That's something they're going to nip in the you-know-what.
Christ LeBrun is in the ball game, as is Landon Caton. You may remember last year, Hayden Caton, it's his brother Landon, playing for the Bayhawks.
Okay. It's a family affair.
Matsuda, guarded by Farnworth. Pacey, Delgado, works it in, ball on the floor. Let's see who's got it. Delgado has it back.
Have to shoot
in
it.
the corner. Pacey at the buzzer will not go. And ball saved by Wolfgang. And now they lose it out of bounds. It'll be Bayhawk basketball.
My goodness, what a sequence. That basketball was like a bar of soap.
Xavier Rivera enters the ball game, and Ryan Pacey will take a breather.
Michelle always laughs at my jokes, my dad jokes. I love that.
Landon Caton over the line. Foul on the way through on Northern Essex. That's going to be on Alex Johnson. That's his second. He has to come out. And Javian Kermel re-enters the ball game for Northern Essex.
Bristol is not getting high percentage shots, Keith. I'm not sure. Like, Northern Essex is dribble driving. They're beating their man. They're getting to the basket. They're getting easy layups. Bristol, they are working hard for nothing. They're not getting good shots.
Morin in the corner. All the way back up top to Farnworth. Back to Morin.
That defense.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper, got it.
See? That was a lot of work for that, but give credit to Morin with the fadeaway jumper.
19-17. Matsuda, no good. Rebound taken by Farnworth. Bayhawks can tie it up.
Go to the basket. Go to the basket.
Lead. Morin drives. They're going to call an offensive foul on Camden Morin.
I think Camden Morin is much better when he gets into the paint, puts his back to the basket, and uses his body. When he tries to drive to the basket sometimes, He's out of control, like right there, with the offensive foul.
Alp Geiler will be back in the ball game. He replaces Matsuda. 19-17 is the score.
Bristol, they're just getting out physical right now. Right now, Northern Essex is the more physical team and the more aggressive team, especially on the offensive end. And defensively, they're shutting Bristol down.
Rivera, long three-pointer by Delgado, no good. Foul is going to be over the back. It's going to be on Carl Wolfgang. That's Wolfgang's first foul. Fourth on the team.
I was going to say, have we had free throws in this game yet, Keith?
Northern Essex have had a couple.
Yeah.
Bristol has not had any, I don't think, as of yet.
Referees are letting them play.
Landon Keaton.
Ugly offensive contest.
Countryman, LeBron, no good. Wolfgang with the rebound for Northern Essex. Back the other way, Kermel. Alp Geiler. Delgado, guarded by Countryman.
That's got to be, no. I think that was definitely an offensive. He went to the basket and pushed off with his forearm.
Yep.
That's an offensive foul.
First foul on Delgado. 6:47 left to go. As Jason Andrews is in the ball game now for the Bayhawks. Number 0, making his first appearance. That foul is going to be on Alp Geiler. That's his second foul. 6th on the team. So Bayhawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
After one more, yes.
Landon Caton can't go. LeBron with the rebound.
There is a lid on that basket for Bristol.
13 on the shot clock.
Landon Caton. He looks like a twin.
5 on the shot clock. LeBron needs to put it up. He does. Got it.
Nice. Like to see more of that from LeBron.
We are tied at 19.
You need to turn it to LeBron.
6 minutes left in the first half. Delgado works on Morin. Puts up the shot. It won't go, but they're going to call the foul on Camden Morin. That's going to be his second.
Don't you feel, Keith, like Northern Essex has more of a semblance of an offense? Like they know where they're going, they know what they're doing, they know what their plan is, what they want to do.
It's the experience. You know, they were undefeated last year.
That's right.
Went to the national championship tournament.
That's right, yes.
And even though they lost quite a few players, they've got a lot back from last year.
Yeah.
Wolfgang is one of them. I believe Delgado was here last year. Kermel.
There's a culture there.
Delgado makes 1 of 2, and it's a 2019 game.
I feel like Bristol's played so badly, yet they're only trailing by 1.
Jason Andrews, running point for the Bayhawks. Tyrone Countryman, number 4, taking a 3, no good. Pacey with the rebound. Foul on the way through. It's going to be on Bristol. It's going to be on Tyrone Countryman, his first, and I believe 6th on the team. As Darian Gibson comes back into the ball game, and Camden Morin will sit out.
Who is the playmaker? Who is the creator on this Bayhawks team? I know it's current Farnsworth, but
right now it may be Gibson or Andrews, I believe.
Yeah.
Pacey looks for the foul, doesn't get it. Bayhawks come back the other way. Gibson, shot off the mark. Andrews with the rebound. Landon, Caton, inside, reverse layup, won't go. Rebound by LeBron, that won't go, but he gets his own rebound back. Gibson for 3, yes.
Nails it, wow, that's a big shot, and just like that, Bristol has the lead.
6 points for Darian Gibson. Bayhawks up by a bucket, 22-20.
Wow. What a weird game.
Kermel looks to drive, picks up his dribble, has it stolen away by Tyrone Countryman. He works in the middle. Gibson, corner, three,
Wow.
got it.
Back to back.
9 points for Darian Gibson, 5-point Bayhawk advantage.
Bristol not playing their best half. A lot of turnovers.
And there's another one on Northern Essex as Kermel lost control.
And
Matsuda comes back in, as does Tarek Twum, number 20. Rivera will sit out.
Looks like Gibson's getting hot now for Bristol. That's what they needed. No one's been able to hit the broadside of a barn from the outside for either team.
Tyrone Countryman brings the ball up. 4:10 left to go in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds. Pass intended for LeBrun. There's 13 on the shot clock.
There's just not a lot of ball movement. I mean, there's just not a lot of moving without the ball. There's not a lot of cohesion on the offensive end for Bristol.
Gibson with 10 on the shot clock. Countryman, long three, yes!
Oh! Countryman says, I'm going to keep shooting, and he nailed that one.
8-point Bayhawk lead, 28-20.
Love the pink sneakers.
Twum, number 20. Delgado in the lane. Has it blocked
Nice block there.
by Andrews. Caton the other way. Shot again by Countryman, doesn't go, but Andrews gets the rebound.
Countryman not scared to shoot.
Coach Fernandez wants to slow it down a bit. 10 on the shot clock, 3:19 to go first half.
Yeah, take your time.
6.
All right, now you got to get a shot off. You got to
Gibson
shoot it. You got to shoot it.
2, has it blocked. Northern Essex has it, it's coming back the other way. Pacey won't go, but he's fouled on the way through.
I think it's wild that Bristol's up 8 with all the turnovers, with all the lackluster performance on the offensive end. The ball really sticking with a couple players.
Christ LeBrun
Their shooting percentage from the outside is going to be abysmal.
will sit out as Malcolm Manley comes back in. I'm sorry, David.
No, that's okay. And yet they find themselves up 8, Keith. It's wild.
Wolfgang is fouled on the way up.
I think that's the matchup right there you need to that Northern Essex should exploit. Wolfgang with that weight advantage, with that size advantage, he could get deep in on Mr. Manley there, and probably get him in foul trouble too. Is that his second foul?
That is Manley's first foul.
That's his first foul. Okay.
Both Manleys have a foul.
Okay.
And
It must have been the other Manley.
Carl Wolfgang will shoot 2. Makes the first. He's got 3 points. Curran Farnworth back in. Also in for Northern Essex is Christian Moscat, number 4. So both teams going deep into their bench here in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams have a real deep bench.
Wolfgang makes them both, 28-22. Moscat is guarding Gibson. Gibson drives, short jumper, got it.
Wow, Gibson getting hot.
10 points for Gibson in the first half.
Someone had to emerge for Bristol, and it's Gibson.
30-22. Wolfgang.
That's a nice move right there.
Against Manley. Can't get it to go. Malcolm with the rebound. Farnworth the other way. Gibson saves it from going out of bounds. Check that, Andrews. Foul on the floor before the shot. Foul is going to be on Wolfgang. That's his second foul. Team over the limit. Jason Andrews will shoot 1 and 1.
Bristol has just been out of control on the offensive end. I mean, they're playing helter skelter.
Xavier Rivera will enter the ball game. Wolfgang will sit out with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, you won't see him back probably till the second half. Second half should be a barn burner. Northern Essex, they have relentless defense. I mean, they have so much energy. Like, they are on you.
Jason Andrews hits the front end.
It felt like it was just 19-17 just a couple minutes ago. All of a sudden, it's 31-22, a 9-point lead. Now a 10-point lead for the Bayhawks.
Makes both free throws as Ryan Pacey re-enters the game for Christian Muscat. So it's Rivera, Matsuda, Pacey, Derek Twum, and Sanders. Sort of a shorter team out there for Northern Essex. Matsuda, baseline jumper, no good. Andrews skies for the rebound. 2 minutes left, first half. Landon Caton.
You're Bristol, you got the lead. Slow the game down, limit possessions. Get a good shot.
They're gonna call a foul away from the ball. It's gonna be on Landon Caton. That's his first. Bayhawks still with a 10-point lead.
Yeah, if you're Bristol, you don't want to let Northern Essex have any momentum going into the second half. You know, if you can keep this lead or around this lead, that's going to be good going into the second half.
Pacey in the lane, gets it to go.
And as I say that, Pacey hits a floater.
8 points for Ryan Pacey, 32-24.
How many points in the paint have Bristol allowed? I mean,
a minute 30 to go.
Northern Essex, all their points have probably been in the paint. They don't have that many, but they've all been in the paint.
Farnworth. Caton tries to go all the way. He goes, and he's fouled.
Strong move by the freshman Caton. Good take to the basket.
Foul is going to be on Rivera. That's his first foul. And Landon Caton can try to complete a three-point play.
Looks like Bristol starting to get their footing.
Emmanuel Unwakai is in the ball game. He replaces Malcolm Manley. So Bayhawks going small here. Caton cannot complete the three-point play. 34-24. Twum fouled on the way through. It's going to be on Landon Caton. That's his second foul. And still 1-1. Ja Laluc.
A lot of interesting names.
From Paris, France.
I don't envy your position right now, Keith.
They've played just about everyone, just about on their team thus far in the first half.
They're going
He's in the ball game.
They're going deep into that bench, trying to wear Bristol out.
Derek Twum. Makes the front end of the 1-1.
I commend Bristol for having this lead, Keith.
Devontae Stewart into the ball game for the Bayhawks.
Yeah, not really shooting well from the outside, still kind of figuring things out on the offensive end. But a couple key three-pointers there by Gibson. He's been like their leading scorer. Curran Farnworth with some timely shots as well. The sophomore leader.
Twum with both free throws, 34-26.
Yeah.
Approaching 1 minute to go in the first half. Andrews for three.
Ooh,
yes!
buries it.
Rattles it home.
That thing was in the clouds.
37-26. Bayhawks by 11.
Dropped it in the
Twum.
bucket.
Short. Stewart with the rebound for the Bayhawks. Gibson, three. No.
Oh, wow. This place would have came unglued.
Matsuda with the rebound. Twum can't get it to go. Stewart with the rebound for Bristol. Game clock and shot clock equivalent. 25 seconds left. Andrews.
There you go.
Oh, in and out, no good. Sanders with the rebound.
But Bristol way better when they're playing quick and decisive. That's how you're going to play, quick and decisive.
12 seconds left. Matsuda with the basketball. 5 seconds. Sanders, no good. Gets the rebound, has it
Nice
blocked,
block.
and that'll do it for the first half. Up and down basketball, Bayhawks with the halftime lead. We have played one half here from the Hawks Nest with the score. The Bristol Bayhawks 37, the Northern Essex Knights 26. We'll take a break and have second half action right after this.
Hi, I'm President Laura Douglas. Welcome to an exciting semester at Bristol Community College. Whether you are in Attleboro, Fall River, New Bedford, Taunton, or online, you should be proud of all that you have achieved to get here and know you are on the right path for a promising career. We are committed to supporting you here at Bristol and are delighted that you chose us. Here's what you need to know.
There's a lot to take in when you start the semester. Take a moment to visit bristolcc.edu/welcome. This is your one-stop for resources to keep you on track. And if you haven't done so already, download the Bristol app. It's a great way to connect and stay on top of what's happening at Bristol.
We have many support services to assist our students, including the Basic Needs Center, mental health counseling, and disability services. Also, visit Bristol's Library Learning Commons at all Bristol locations for all your writing, research, and tutoring support.
Campus life is more than just academics. Get involved in student clubs and athletic programs, attend campus events, and stay up to date by following us on social media.
Here at Bristol, we embrace and celebrate diversity, inclusion, and equity. We have dedicated resources for student parents, cultures, identities, backgrounds, abilities, orientations, and veterans. Everyone should feel comfortable and supported while attending Bristol.
Our faculty and staff are here to ensure you have a great semester. Remember, you belong at Bristol.
Hi everyone, I'm Marcus Coward, a Bristol student and Army veteran, and I'm here to share 5 quick tips on how to have a successful semester. Tip number 1, stay organized. Keep a planner or online calendar to track your assignments, exams, and important dates. This helps you stay on top of your workload and avoid last-minute stress. Tip number 2, get involved on campus. Join student clubs, attend campus events, and explore all of the different opportunities at Bristol. Being active in campus life can enhance your college experience and help you build a strong network. Plus, it's a great way to discover new interests and skills. Tip number 3, be engaged in your classes. Don't be afraid to ask questions, participate in discussions, and seek help from your professors when needed. The more you engage, the more you'll get out of your classes. Tip number 4, check your My Bristol account daily. It's your home base for updates from the college or your professors, and many other important tools and information. Tip number 5, take care of yourself. It's important to balance self-care and your academic life. Make sure you take breaks to recharge. So there you have it. Follow these tips and you'll be on your way to a successful semester. Good luck, everyone.
Hi everyone, this is Fatma Iqbal.
So this is Manahil. I'm from Kinnaid College, which is a university in Lahore, Pakistan.
I'm part of a program called APEX. It's an American exchange program with Pakistan, and it is an exchange program that is between my university, Kinnaid College, Bristol Community College, and Sauk Valley College. And so we're here on a cultural exchange program. We worked on a project. It was related to any social issue that was close to our heart, and we're working on that with a lot of students from here in Bristol. What I liked the most about the trip here is that America is really a diverse country, and also the infrastructure in America, it truly is so mesmerizing and amazing. The teachers and even the students, they were extremely warm to us and they were very polite.
I loved the diversity. It surprised me to see how similar we all are And regardless of our different experiences, different faiths, different ethnicities and beliefs, we are all just so similar, and we're all human. I want to thank everyone for being so nice and kind to us, for making this a memorable experience.
Hi, I'm Laura Douglas, President at Bristol Community College, and I'm here to tell you about Mass Educate. It's a brand new program that allows students the opportunity to attend a Massachusetts community college for free. Yes, for free. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and if you have not considered college, now is your time. Here at Bristol Community College, we welcome you. We encourage you to apply. We want you to be a student here and have access to a whole new world. Check us out online at bristolcc.edu.
We are back here at the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College. We're getting set for the second half of action. The Bayhawks lead the Northern Essex Knights by a score of 37-26. Keith Tebow with Dave Cardoza, and Dave, the Bayhawks started out well. Northern Essex came back, took the lead, and then the Bayhawks turned it around again.
Yeah, I thought Bristol started out the game kind of trying to figure the defense out of Northern Essex. Northern Essex came out in zone. Bristol had a tough time with the zone, but Bristol really figured out the way they wanted to play. At the end, they started to play more fast, more decisive, more loose, and started pushing the ball towards the basket and started getting better looks on the perimeter. I think Bristol does a lot better when they play fast and when they play in transition, and Northern Essex doesn't have the chance to set their defense.
Yep.
They play better when they're getting the rebound and pushing the basketball the other way. So that's how they're going to play.
In that first half, the Bayhawks were led by Darian Gibson with 11 points. Jason Andrews, Curran Farnworth, and Camden Morin had 5 points apiece. Malcolm Manley had 4 points. Tyrone Countryman had 3, and 2 points apiece by Christ LeBrun and Landon Caton. Northern Essex will get the ball here to start the second half. They've got Sanders, Matsuda,
and
Johnson, Delgado, and Pacey to start things off.
Yeah, Gibson really gave Bristol a lift at the end of the half.
Matsuda. Johnson in the lane, has it blocked by Manley.
That's what you want to see from the big man.
Morin all the way, has it blocked by Pacey. Northern Essex, Delgado for 2.
Northern Essex in transition with another easy bucket.
Northern Essex was led in that first half by Ryan Pacey with 8 points. Delgado now has 6. 37-28.
Here it is, that stagnant offense.
LeBrun has it stripped away and stolen away. Pacey comes back for Northern Essex. Delgado loses control and he gets it back.
Northern Essex, they have a few guys that can handle the basketball and take it to the rack and create.
Matsuda, Delgado fouled on the way in.
And there you see it again. Mosada.
Malcolm Manley with the foul. That's his second first-team foul in the second half. As Alejandro Delgado will shoot 2.
The Knights are always looking to get towards the basket. I feel like with Bristol, it's always on the perimeter. It's always like, what are we doing here? You know.
Tyrone Countryman will come back in, replacing Christ LeBrun. And it looks like Christ is going to go see the trainer on the far side. Delgado could not hit either free throw. Farnworth with the rebound.
See, off the miss, Bristol needs to be looking to push it off the miss.
Manley, baseline jumper, no good. Farnworth with the weak side rebound. Morin drives, dishes it to no one, out of bounds. Looking for Manley there.
I mean, I can appreciate him being unselfish there, but put that ball up. You're going to the basket. Put that ball up off the glass.
Matsuda works on Farnworth. Curran knocks it out of bounds. It will remain with Northern Essex with 17 seconds on the shot clock.
This guard group, Keith, of the Knights is tough. Pacey and Johnson and Musada.
Pacey. Johnson thought about the 3, dishes it off to Sanders inside for 2.
And again, the guards of the Knights finding the interior players. Another easy basket. 7-point lead now.
4-0 to begin the half for Northern Essex.
You got to move.
Gibson, a long three. No. Rebound, Countryman has it knocked away. Pacey comes back the other way. Delgado will take a three. No good. Manley with the rebound.
If you play like this, the Knights are going to get back in this game.
Gibson will try another three. No. Sanders with the rebound. Johnson back the other way. Has it swatted away by Morin. Countryman. Stolen away by Delgado.
Another turnover, and here they are in transition.
Pacey. Shot was blocked, but the foul is going to be on the way through. It's going to be, I believe, on Curran Farnworth. It is. That's his first foul.
And now the Bayhawks reverting back to how they started off the game. Sloppy play. Contested outside shots, perimeter shots.
Alex Johnson misses the first free throw. Manley brothers switch out. Matthew in for Malcolm.
I'm not sure which one is which at this point.
Neither free throw is made. Ball out of bounds. It'll go to the Bayhawks.
Used to have two twins in 6th grade, Pam and Patricia. Hi, Pam and Trish. They were both twins, and they used to do the old switcheroo in the classroom. Nobody knew.
That's unfair.
That's unfair.
Farnworth with the basketball. Moore now in the corner. Gets it inside to Farnworth.
Oh,
into
nice
a
dish.
cutting Tyrone
there
Countryman.
You go. Way to move it up the basketball, the Countryman. Nice dish from Farnworth.
Pacey tipped up, no good. Delgado will not get it to go. Tip can't go in. And it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Bayhawk basketball on the tie-up. Northern Essex looking for fouls. They're not going to get it.
Both teams really haven't been in foul trouble the whole game. We've seen minimal free throws.
Gibson will bring the ball over the timeline. Loses the handle but gets it back. Farnworth will take a long three. Yes!
There it is. Look at that step back. Oh, look at that, the bench face.
8 points for Curran Farnworth. Bayhawks lead is 12.
Oh, I love that.
Matsuda gets it to go.
Matsuda, he's a tough player.
10-point lead for the Bayhawks, 42-32. Countryman passes Farnworth,
There
three
you
ball,
go.
no. Tipped up, taken by Matsuda. Northern Essex back the other way. Dish off Sanders, has to take it back out. Inside, Delgado has it blocked, out of bounds. Jeremy Valdez, number 23, is in the ball game for Northern Essex.
They are subbing in guys left and right.
And Christ LeBrun will come back in for the Bayhawks.
Both teams are doing a lot of subbing, aren't they? A lot of running.
Pacey in the corner. Matsuda will take the three and drain it.
Bullseye! Matsuda.
7-point lead for the Bayhawks, 42-35.
Matsuda he's showing his range. He can pull it. I want to see Farnworth. I want to see him assert himself.
LeBrun, 10 on the shot clock. Back out to Farnworth. With 6 in the lane. Morin,
There it is.
3. No. Tipped up out of bounds. It's going to be Northern Essex basketball.
When I say I want to see Curran Farnworth assert himself, I want to see him assert himself as the offensive option. He's clearly the one or two offensive option on this team between him and Camden Morin.
Northern Essex can cut it to 5 or 4. Matsuda off his foot, but Pacey gets it. Delgado.
I love the ball, the movement. The movement without the ball. Oh, what a block.
But the putback by Delgado.
Delgado's just so scrappy, isn't he?
5-point game.
See, take that shot.
Morin loses control, but they're going to call a foul on the way through. Foul is going to be on Ryan Pacey. That's his first, team second. And Camden Morin will shoot a pair of free throws.
Right now, Gibson is the leading scorer, but I don't think he's the leading scorer for this team. You need to have Camden Morin assert himself as your number one offensive option, him and Curran Farnworth. Curran Farnworth can create. He can get his own shot off. He needs to be going to the basket. He can create space for himself to get his own shots.
Short, 1 of 2 for Farnworth. It's a 6-point lead. Alp Geiler and Javian Kermill back in the ballgame for Northern Essex. This is Geiler. Delgado looks for Wolfgang.
What a dish by Delgado.
6 points for Carl Wolfgang. It's a 4-point lead.
Delgado does a little bit of everything for this Knights team. Now a 4-point lead. Bristol needs to dig in here.
Farnworth picks up the dribble, pass intended for Matthew Manley. He's fouled underneath. And that foul will be on Alp Geiler. That's his third. And timeout on the floor by Northern Essex. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 13:09 left to go here in the second half. Bayhawks up by 4.
Yeah, Bristol getting back to struggling. How many points in this?
Bayhawks have only scored 6 points here in the second half.
6 points in the second half. And like I said, Curran Farnworth, I know he's a point guard. I know he's trying to play like a point guard. But if I'm him, I'm calling my own number, and I'm going to start, putting some points on the board.
Bayhawks have been outscored 13-6 here in the second half. They had that 11-point lead at halftime, now down to 4.
Bayhawks are stagnant on offense and not moving without the basketball. You see Northern Essex, when they're on the offensive end, guys are moving around. There's a lot of motion. Guys are flying around. Guys are cutting to the basket. They're setting picks. Bristol needs to take a page out of the Knights' book.
Farnworth looks to get it in. He does to Gibson on the near side. Guarded by Alex Johnson. Morin. Farnworth, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Farnworth dunk inside to Manley. Rejected by number 23, that is Valdez. Back the other way, Geiler for 2.
And you can feel the momentum shift. Northern Essex, they are nipping on the heels now. And there's a turnover.
Another turnover. Timeout now by Brian Fernandez. It's going to be a full timeout of 1 minute. And it's a 2-point ball game with Northern Essex getting the ball when we come back. So definitely momentum has shifted here toward Northern Essex.
Like I said, Northern Essex is playing fast and loose. Defensively, they're playing man-to-man, and they're giving the Bayhawks fits right now. There's a lot of standing around. There's a lot of guys there's a lot of needless ball movement on the perimeter. Get something going to the basket, attack the basket, try to draw a foul, something.
So in the second half, Matsuda has 7 points, and they've got 2 points each from Geiler, Wolfgang, 4 by Delgado, and 2 by Sanders.
it's more of a group effort. There's a lot of different guys getting on the score sheet. You know, for the Knights, both teams are deep, but there's only a few guys for Bristol who would even concern you right now if you're Northern Essex. You know.
All right, let's see how the Bayhawks will come out on defense. Looks like they're going to pressure a bit as Northern Essex gets the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, you need to start forcing some turnovers.
Johnson, pull-up jumper, off the mark, no good. Rebound Delgado, inside to Javier, puts it in. Valdez, Jeremy Valdez, and we're tied.
Jeremy Valdez just getting positioned deep into the paint, soft touch off the glass. And the Northern Essex, they just want it more right now.
Landon Caton is back in the ball game for Bristol. LeBrun, turnaround jumper, way short. Farnworth with the rebound. Back to Gibson, Farnworth again. Drives, LeBrun loses the handle, gets it back, turnaround jumper, will not get the roll, gets his rebound. That won't go. Valdez with the rebound for Northern Essex.
Like 3 opportunities there for Bristol, can't capitalize on any of them.
Kermel. Long 3, yes. Javian Kermel, his first bucket of the ball game, and Northern Essex take the lead for the first time, 46-43.
Yeah, that's Bristol, they left him wide open and he nailed it.
Caton. Morin in the lane.
There you
He
go.
Gets it, and a foul.
Boy, did Bristol need that. The momentum was going off the rails for the Knights, and Morin takes the ball to the rack and scores it.
Jeremy Valdez with the foul. That's his first, third on the team. And Cameron Morin will try to complete the three-point play.
Kendon Morin just needs to go to the hole. There's a lot of hesitancy in his game, and I'm not sure what that's all about.
Can't get it, but it's lost out of bounds by Valdez. It'll be Bayhawk basketball.
We'll see. Get it to LeBrun.
Farnworth looks to get it in. Inside to LeBrun, he loses the handle.
Yeah,
ball on the floor, and the Bayhawks have it. LeBrun, blocked
You gotta
by
go
Valdez.
up, you got to go up strong.
Delgado goes up strong for 2.
Delgado is unbelievable. He's getting it done in so many ways.
10 points for Delgado. 3-point lead for Northern Essex. Farnworth throws it away. Carl Wolfgang comes back in, and Valdez, who did really well when he was in there, will take a breather.
Farnworth just not getting a lot of help. Guys aren't coming to the ball. They're not moving without the ball. Someone needs to set a back pick somewhere.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Gibson. Stays with Northern Essex.
Again, with the Bayhawks, where's your defense? You need to stop forcing misses.
I think they're going to call double foul. Is that what I heard from the referee? Double foul.
Double foul, huh?
It's going to be against Wolfgang and on LeBrun. So for LeBrun, that's 3. And for Wolfgang, that's 3.
Bayhawks.
Alex Johnson back in the ball game.
Bayhawks need to do a better job rebounding so they can get out in transition, because that's when they're at their best.
Alex Johnson in the lane, the floater gets it to go.
Another floater, Johnson. That trio of Johnson and Pacey and Masada and then Delgado. Those 4.
It is a 5-point Northern Essex lead, 50-45. Halfway through second half. Morin has it stripped away by Delgado. Kermel all the way. They're going to call foul on the way through. That's going to be on LeBrun, and that's going to be 4 on Christ LeBrun.
This is a big game at home. You're going against the defending Region 21 champions who went to the national tournament last year. This could be a big win if you can get it. Establish yourself early here in Region 21 here in November.
Javian Kermel will shoot 2. Nails the first. Matthew Manley and Jason Andrews comes in. Farnworth and LeBrun sit out.
Remember at halftime, Keith, it was an 11-point lead. It was 37-26, and now you're trailing by 6. Only 8 points in the half for the Bayhawks. More than halfway through this half.
Kermel makes them both. It's a 7-point lead for Northern Essex. And they nearly steal it away, but they don't. They knock it out of bounds instead.
So in this half, it's a 26-8 run.
Yep.
For the Knights. So they've clearly come out and asserted their dominance. Bristol needs to make their move now. They could use that shooting from Gibson too.
Morin looks to get it in. He does. To Andrews.
They are looking to pick up man-to-man full court.
Andrews floater. Yes.
Big basket there by Andrews.
7 points for Jason. It's a 5-point lead.
They needed that bucket.
Defense needs to clamp down. Andrews on Geiler.
Oh, I thought that was close to a travel.
Geiler with the runner. No good. Tipped up. Morin
there you go.
comes down
Push
with
it. You got the numbers.
3-on-1. Gibson.
Good job. Good job by Morin. Lead the break. You got the numbers. Nice bounce pass.
52-49. 3-point Northern Essex lead. Wolfgang. Ooh. Knocked away by Andrews.
That's good help defensive by Andrews. You know your big man is giving up some weight, and you come out and help out and knock the ball out of bounds.
Matsuda and Sanders re-enter the ball game for Northern Essex.
Good heads-up play there by Andrews. Now you got to tighten up down here.
Kermel. Sanders threw his hands out of bounds.
And now Northern Essex turns the ball over.
Ryan Pacey back into the ball game for Alex Johnson.
And we got a lot of time.
Plenty of time. Landon Caton back in the ball game for the Bayhawks. He has the ball. Gibson.
Northern Essex with that tough man-to-man, and there's a trap.
Andrews for 3, off the mark. And there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Matthew Manley. That's his second, team's 5th. Matsuda all the way, has it blocked. And they're going to call a foul.
See, but Matsuda, he's fearless. He takes it right to the rack, draws the foul. Bristol needs to start doing the same thing. Get in the paint, maybe you force a foul.
Matthew Manley with his 3rd foul. Now Matsuda will shoot 2.
And 6th team foul on Bristol now. So another team foul. And Northern Essex will be shooting free throws from here on out.
With 8:24 to go.
You have a lot of time.
Makes them both. 11 points from Yanusade Masuda. 54-49, 5-point lead for Northern Essex.
Why are you guys standing around?
Caton drives, reverse layup, no. Sanders with the rebound. Long outlet pass, Pacey. Turnaround jumper, in and out. Ball tipped up.
Grab it.
Manley has the ball. It's a jump ball. Northern Essex will get the basketball. Valdez back in the ball game. Wolfgang will sit back out.
The Knights have so many like little interchangeable pieces like Valdez and Wolfgang, Delgado. They're all like similar players. Tough in the interior, tough on the boards. Tough playing their man-to-man defense on the Bristol big men. And they've all contributed today.
Pacey in the lane, has it blocked by Manley, but they're going to call the foul. Foul's going to be on Jason Andrews. That's his first. And now Northern Essex will shoot free throws the rest of the way.
I like the way number one Pacey plays. I'm going to get the ball. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to try to take it to the basket. You know, he's been to the free throw line a few times today.
It's a 6-point lead right now for Northern Essex, 55-49. Rebound, Valdez has it blocked.
Nice block there.
Andrews from behind gets the ball back.
Go to the
other
rack.
way.
There you go.
Foul on the way through.
Andrews took it, hit another seat of second gear there.
Foul's going to be on Ryan Pacey. And Andrews will be on the line to shoot a pair.
Good job by Andrews, accelerating to the basket, gets the foul, draws the foul, going to the line. Try to cut into this lead.
Drains the first. Delgado back in the ball game. Sanders will sit out. So it's Pacey, Delgado, Kerwill, Valdez, and Matsuda.
Yeah. The way they're rotating players is like sick.
55-51. 4-point game. They're going to call an offensive foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Valdez. That's his second foul.
Must have got him with a push, no?
Coach Darren Stratton, Northern Essex, not too happy with that call. Bayhawks can cut it to 2. Pass inside, lost out of the hands of Manley.
Just a careless pass. Delgado, he's like the ring general out there, the floor general.
Valdez in against Manley, won't go.
Grab the basketball.
Delgado with the rebound, ball tipped and taken by Morin. Bayhawks come back the other way. Northern Essex gets
Love
back.
to push it.
Gibson, wide open 3.
Bingo!
Yes! 1-point ball game, 55-54.
TG for 3.
Kermel, jumper, short. Foul on the floor. Away from the ball. Oh, foul is going to be on Northern Essex. It's going to be on Javian Kermel. That's his first. It's going to be Bayhawk basketball with a chance to take the lead. 6:40 to go.
And how about that?
And Coach Stratton is going to take a timeout for Northern Essex. He's going to give it to the referee before the timeout.
Yeah, he's a fiery guy. He's been on the refs for a lot of this game. He hasn't agreed with a lot of the call, any call probably.
It's going to be a full timeout. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. It's been a great basketball game.
It's been topsy-turvy. Like, how about Bristol getting outplayed here in the second half, and they only find themselves trailing by 1.
Not a lot of points, but it's been tight.
It has been tight. If they can escape with this victory, that would be huge because they have not played well offensively. They turn the ball over a lot. The offense looks like it's stuck in neutral sometimes.
Bayhawks will be back
You know.
on the road 2 days from now on Thursday. They travel to Mass Bay to take on Mass Bay. And then this Saturday, Bayhawks will be home and we'll be here as well. Saturday, 1 p.m. tip-off as Springfield Tech.
Where else would you rather be on a Saturday?
Comes to the Hawks
That's
Nest.
a matinee.
1 o'clock matinee. Done early, get the rest of the day.
Live from the Hawks Nest. Then you go start doing your Christmas shopping.
It's not Thanksgiving.
No, I know. But you know how people are these days.
That's right. Some people will start early.
I do want to say belated happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
Absolutely.
All our heroes.
Thank you all for your service.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like
I'll
it's
pat
gonna-
myself on the back too, I guess.
Looks like there's a technical foul here that Andrews did not convert. So don't
It must
quite
have been-
know.
Must
Looks
have
like
been.
it was on Valdez's name is on the scoreboard. So
I thought it was on the coach, but
could have been. Yeah, because Northern Essex will get the ball back.
yeah. There was a lot of controversy before we went to our last break. There was a lot of, words.
That Suda will get the ball in to Valdez. Delgado, Johnson. Johnson looks for the three. No good off the mark. Valdez with the rebound has it stripped away, tipped away, and it will stay with Northern Essex with 18 on the shot clock.
You can't give Northern Essex, especially now, you can't give them these second and third opportunities.
Matsuda gets it in. Johnson again from the arc. Got it.
Wide open. Wide open from the top of the key, he drills it.
(57-54). Northern Essex up by 3. Offensive foul away from the ball on the Bayhawks. Camden Morin. That's 3 on Morin.
Wow.
Curran Farnworth will come back in and Landon Caton will sit out. Both coaches not happy with the refereeing.
No.
So I guess they're doing a good job, right? 57-54, 6 minutes left.
This is an
Pass inside, Delgado. Can't get it to fall, stripped away.
But he's
They're gonna
fouled.
call a foul. I think it's gonna be on Christ LeBrun.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be all for Christ.
Yeah, there was a foul.
That's number 5.
Yeah, they fouled him when he was reaching down for the basketball. That's going to put him at the line. That should be a 1. It should be a 1-and-1. He wasn't in the act of shooting. Still not. Bristol still not. They're not in the double bonus. 9 team fouls for the Bayhawks.
So Christ LeBrun had a very good game against Massasoit last week, leaves with 2. And now Malcolm Manley will re-enter the ball game.
Yeah, they could have used him to play a little bit better here today, but, ebbs and flows of the season.
Delgado makes the front end.
I think Delgado's been really solid. And he pushes the lead to 4.
He's got 12 points in the ball game.
Yeah. He's done a lot of the dirty work, too.
Tipped and away. Second shot does not go. It's a 4-point ball game. And foul on the way through Alex Johnson. Coach Stratton says, no, that was a push-off there. And Camden Morin will be on the line to shoot 1-and-1.
Malcolm Manley, the big man. I like to see him get himself, make yourself available. So flash up to the high post. Try to post up on the block. Make yourself offensively available.
Morin cannot hit the front end. Free throws will be crucial down the stretch. 5:45 left. Northern Essex with the ball and a 4-point lead.
There you
Stolen
go.
away.
Morin in the open court. And a semi-flush.
58-56. 2-point lead for Northern Essex.
This game has a playoff-like feel.
Tipped up and in by Valdez.
I told you, Valdez and Delgado. They've been picking up the scraps.
60-56.
It's going to be current Farnworth time.
Morin nearly loses the handle. Inside
there you go.
For 2 to the
That's
big
what
man.
I mean.
Malcolm Manley.
Make yourself offensively available. Manley finally with a big bucket.
60-58, 2-point lead for Northern Essex.
You need to see more of that.
Pacey. Matsuda inside Valdez. Can't get it to go.
Grab the basketball. There you go.
Manley gets the rebound.
Good rebound by
Bayhawks
Manley.
can tie it up. Morin does.
Scoring. Scoring Morin. And we're tied at 60.
We are tied at 60. And Coach Stratton giving it to the referees again.
I called it from Malcolm Manley. I'm like, you got to make yourself offensively available. Morin drive it to the basket, dishes it off to the big man. And on the other end, Manley with a big rebound on that end.
Timeout by Northern Essex. Couldn't ask for a better game. 4 minutes, 29 seconds ago. We're not at 60.
Yeah, Manley's going to be. Now here you come to be a man now. Down here, down the stretch.
We know that Northern Essex can turn it on. We need the Bayhawks need to clamp down on defense and be a little more patient maybe on the offensive side. Take what they give you, but don't be in a hurry either.
It's been a weird game.
Yeah. Good crowd on hand. They've seen a good matchup tonight.
That's what I mean. Both benches inspired. You can feel a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy in this building tonight. Feels like a tournament feel.
And it's only the third game of the season.
And it's only the third game of the season. We're just kind of getting started. This is our first game together.
It'll be
this year.
Knights basketball.
Now you need to start getting some stops. You need to start getting some stops.
Andrews, Gibson, Farnworth, Morin, and Malcolm Manley for the Bayhawks. Ball stripped away by Gibson.
Way to keep it in bounds.
Watch from behind, and he gets it stripped away by Pacey. And they're going to call Gibson with the foul. Oh, boy.
Gibson did a good job of keeping that from going out of bounds and corralling it.
And now
just couldn't get his footing to get to steamroll to the basket.
Northern Essex in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way.
I mean, he just couldn't get control of the basketball to try to get to where he wanted to go. And Pacey back at the line.
Hits the first one. Northern Essex has Matsuda, Johnson, Pacey, Delgado, and Sanders.
They got a small lineup out there.
Pacey makes them both. 2-point lead for the Knights.
A smaller lineup. Get down low, big man. Get down low.
Gibson in the lane. Floater won't go. Tipped up. Pacey with the rebound.
If I'm these guards for Bristol, I'm taking the ball to the basket, penetrating, and then I can see if I can lob it up to the big man.
Johnson.
There you go.
Thrown away. They got numbers 2-on-1.
There it is. Oh, what a block.
Oh, blocked by Sanders as Morin didn't see him come. From the other side.
Sanders with like that volleyball block, like that double hand, like that 2-hand block.
All right, Bayhawks with the basketball. Farnworth in the Manley.
Come on. Let's do a little pick and roll. Little pick and roll
Farnworth.
action. Oh.
Corner. Morin inside.
There it is. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Drive to the basket, and that big man's going to be there to bail you out.
8 points from Malcolm Manley, tied at 62.
Good job. Good job by Morin, and good job by Manley.
Matsuda fouled on the way through. Boy, Coach Stratton really still working the refs.
Yeah.
Foul is going to be on Andrews. That's his second, and 2 shots for Matsuda.
Malcolm Manley can kind of be like the silent killer. You're there, moving in and out of the paint, and then you got guys penetrating, and then you just sit back, and when that defender comes out to meet the basketball,
Matsuda
you get that little dish.
Matsuda does not make the front end of the 2 shots.
Yeah.
3:07 left. Matsuda misses them both. Farnworth with the rebound. Bayhawks can retake the lead.
That surprises me.
Gibson.
Go to the basket.
Ball stolen away from Pacey. Back the other way. No good. Andrews with the rebound, has it stolen by Delgado. Back out to Pacey. Pacey, Sanders, bounce past Delgado.
And that Northern Essex they play really good offensive basketball. You see how many people touch the ball?
Morin can't get it to go. Bad shot by the Bayhawks. Northern Essex with a 2-point lead in the basketball. 2:22 left. Bayhawks need to stop. Delgado. Sanders. Delgado in the lane, off the glass, no good. Manley with the rebound. Bayhawks can tie it up, 2 minutes to go.
There it is.
Andrews for 3.
He nails it!
Timeout, Bayhawks.
And the Bayhawks take the lead on that one. Wow. He's got that rainbow jumper that's in the clouds.
65-64 Bristol, 1:56 to go.
When you can shoot the ball up in the clouds and you find the bottom of the ocean, baby. Wow.
That was close to the ceiling here. That was really high.
Yeah, it was really high.
It's more like a volleyball volley, if you will. You know, it goes real high.
Oh, yeah, or a serve.
That was a
really
beautiful shot. And nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Bottom of the ocean.
All right. So what do the Bayhawks need to do now on defense?
They got to buckle down. They got to start. You know, the Knights, they do a good job of, like, passing the ball. Everybody's touching the basketball. There's a lot of different motion. They need to come down with the rebound.
Yep. And I still think they got to be a little more. I know you like them to go to the basket, but they still got to be a little patient with 2 minutes to go.
A little bit more patient, but I think you need to. You know, you can't settle for these contested jumpers or this hero ball.
Right.
That was an open 3. That felt good. You know, in the frame of in the frame of that possession, that was a good shot. He was wide open. It was a good look. He made it.
Bayhawks are going to play back.
Defensively, you can't let guys get to the hole.
Andrews on Matsuda. Pacey now with the ball.
They're playing man-to-man.
Pacey inside, bounce pass. Valdez has it blocked by Manley, and Morin comes down with it.
Good job.
Outlet pass. Andrews again.
He nails it. King Andrews with another 3. Are they saying it's a 2?
They said it was a 2. 67-64. 3-point lead, 1:20 left.
Look at how animated Fernandez is.
Matsuda from the free throw line, short.
Wow.
Bayhawks have it. 1:12 to go.
Now, Keith, this is where you slow it down. Now you slow it down. Now you want to get a good possession.
Andrews, short jumper,
That's
gets
good.
another one.
King Andrews again.
Bayhawks up by 5, under a minute to go.
What a game! What a game of runs.
Matsuda has it
Stripped away
by Andrews. Now he wants to slow it down.
It's the King's court.
He puts it up.
It is the King's court.
It is a 7-point Bayhawk lead.
King Andrews court. Timeout.
Timeout.
Get a TO, baby.
Northern Essex. And it's been the Jason Andrews
Whoa.
show for the past 45 seconds.
71-64. King Andrews getting it done.
My goodness, what a shift in play.
I've been saying to Keith, there needs to be a guy that needs to take over this game. First half, it was Gibson. Ended the first half with a flurry from the outside. Andrews right here stole the whole game in like 2 minutes.
And looking at what Northern Essex needs to do now, they have to shoot some threes, I would think, down by 7. They've only made 2 threes all night. So they like to get the ball inside with their big men. Try to work it that way or penetrate.
They like to penetrate. There's a lot of interior passing. They make that extra pass. But Bristol with some you gotta feel happy for them, because they started this first half trailing. I mean, they were 26. It was a 26-8 run that the Knights started off this half with. You remember it was a 37-26 lead at the half. The Knights came out like a barnstorming.
Coach Stratton still frustrated with the refs.
Wow.
All right, back in play. Sanders will get it in to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Farnworth.
Key stop.
Sanders for 3. No off the mark. Rebound, Delgado won't go. Tipped up. Who's got it? Who's got it? Bayhawks do. Manley is fouled. Actually, Farnworth is fouled. Manley with the big rebound, and they're going to shoot 1 and 1. And the foul was on Johnson.
I love the inspired nature of the bench and the team. There seems to be like more of a camaraderie.
Curran Farnworth.
That I felt in the last couple of years anyway.
Makes the first.
And it's good when you're around guys and when you're around a team that everybody likes each other. You hang out with each other. You know, it's a good feeling.
Bayhawks by 9. Shot clock off. 27.3 seconds left. Northern Essex needs the threes. Kermel can't get it to go. Delgado will put it up. That's blocked. In the corner, Johnson. No. Manley with the rebound. The Bayhawks are going to pull it off.
Throw the alley-oop.
Oh, won't go down. Ball knocked out of bounds. Northern Essex basketball. And the Bayhawks are going to win 2 games in a row against teams that are nationally ranked.
And
we'll see what happens whether the Bayhawks will be nationally ranked next week.
I think they probably should be, right? They'll be 3-0.
5 seconds left. Kermel for 3. Short. Manley gets it, and it's over.
And
the Bayhawks have slain the giant tonight.
And kudos to Mr. Andrews, King Andrews, I call him. He really took the game over down the stretch, and he catapulted the Bayhawks to their 3rd straight victory. Unbelievable. What a show.
Northern Essex ran the table last year in the region. Their 2nd game in the region this year, they fall to the Bayhawks. What a spectacular
I never seen you so
game.
excited, Keith. You remind me of Jack. You got a little Jack Edwards thing going on.
You know, it's exciting
when they slayed the dragon. They slayed the guy.
when the games are this tight and this close, you can't help it.
It was like it could go. It was a weird game, and all of a sudden it was just like it just exploded there at the end for the Bayhawks, and they got everything they needed at the end.
All right.
Need to clean up some of the turnovers. All
right, we want to thank our technical crew here tonight, Michelle Dumas on camera, and Stephen Rice, our producer-director. For Dave Cardoza, I'm Keith Tebow saying so long. The final score once again, the Bristol Bayhawks 73
Saturday.
and Northern Essex 64. Have a good night.
Go Bayhawks.